Can we fix this laptop? This laptop's actually a friend of mine's that I play paintball with on the weekend sometimes, and his daughter's computer is shit in the bed. So from what he told me, he says that anytime a game boots up, it completely crashes. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at what's going on.
So while booting up the computer, the display went dead, but the computer was still on, and the fans were going crazy, so I'm assuming that there's just some dust and stuff. We need to clean this guy out. So just testing that theory, we're going to unplug the power and blow this thing out just to see if we can get some better thermals and maybe this thing will boot up. So let's go ahead and blow these things out, holding on to the fans so we don't actually break anything, because if these things spin too fast, you can break a fan apart. You really don't have to worry about the extra power that's being generated, quote unquote. Same thing happened, booted up, display went dead. So we're going to take this apart. We're going to re-thermal paste, make sure everything's going good. We're going to re-thermal paste the GPU and the CPU. So basically we're just taking this thing apart. If you want to do this with your own PC, there's lots of YouTube videos of each individual model. This will help you put it back together once you are done. So we're just taking everything apart so we can get to the heat sinks and then pull these off and then re-thermal paste and make sure the thermal pads are where they should be. Now that we have this thing apart, we can see the thermal paste super dried out, and this is going to happen basically any thermal paste. And we're just going to isopropyl alcohol this. I use 91%. You can use less, more. I like the higher because it just cuts down these things a lot easier. And once we clean this off, we're going to re-thermal paste it. Personally, I just want to check the heat sinks, clean these things out if they're dirty. We got a couple little dust bunnies in here, nothing too crazy. And we're just cleaning off the dies. Just make sure you're super careful. There's capacitors and other parts that you can rip off. They're super easy to break. Well, we got further into the computer, and this thing is going to be more trouble than it's worth, sadly.